Go ahead. Hello and welcome back to Ames ISU Arena for some JV hockey action between the Omaha Junior Lancers and the Ames Cyclones. Thanks for joining us. I'm Zach Kraus, getting ready for puck drop. Before we get underway, your starting goaltenders tonight for the Omaha Junior Lancers, number 29, Vincent D'Agosto, is manning the crease. And in net for the Cyclones will be number 1, Wes Carl. Puck is down. We are underway as the puck in the Omaha corner. Knapp will fish it free. Gets chopped down behind the net. Looks like the ref didn't see it. No call coming. Maduro regains control. Played back out to Knapp. Lost it in his skates a little bit and then fires across the ice out of the zone. And a turnover in the Omaha corner, and Ames quickly jumps out to a 1-0 lead. I look down for a brief second to check a name on the Ames roster. I look up, and the puck's in the back of the Omaha net. Oh, but now they're going to call it off. I assume it was for goaltender interference. So no goal. A quick break for the Junior Lancers as they dodge an early bullet. As now Allred in for Parsons, couldn't connect with him. Back around for Badura, his shot goes wide of the net. Allred into the corner. Tried to play it out to the middle, but it's intercepted. That was Kiefer Sheffley, who thought he had the opening goal of the game for the Cyclones, but taken off the board on a goaltender interference call. Omaha knows a little too much about some goaltender interference calls happening in Waterloo. We'll save that for another time, though. Badura walking in, fires off the chest and in behind. Hare couldn't get it out. Miller on the attack, holds the zone. He'll keep it in behind the net. Played there by Moran to the near side. Breakout pass intercepted. Montiel Klein throws it on net. Rebound right there for Miller. Poked it wide. Right out in front, but no one could get a stick on it and keep it in the zone. Parker now turns and fires. Finds its way into the corner. Nelson to the far side for Moran. Through the middle, intercepted there by Ross. He'll turn and fire it off the chest of Carl and into the corner. Montiel Klein frees up a puck. Out to Win. Back down to Ross in the corner. In front, Montiel Klein with it. Turns, trying to fire it. Didn't get it off. Goes for Coborgan behind the net. Battle for it there along the wall. Played by Montiel Klein and into the corner. Into the chest of Wynn, holds the zone. Tipped into the corner. Coborg in front, no one there. Ames able to clear it out from any danger, but they'll just send it all the way down as they needed a change defensively. So the icing will take the face-off back to the Ames zone. Coborgan to take the draw, able to move it into the corner. Sheffley there to move it up the wall. Over to the far side, Badura stepping in front of Scroggins on that one. Now Ames takes over. They clear the zone, back to Badura at the red line. Tried to just clear it up and over Rivard, but it hit him right in the face. It started a rush for Ames. Omaha able to regain control in their own zone. Pink off the glass behind Newton. Icing waved off, though. Sheffley back to start the regroup. Bouncing puck right on the side of the net, but cleared of any danger, and now Sheffley will skate it out. Headmans for Rivard. Now Coborg, fans on the dump, gets knocked down. Ames controls. Quickly poked out of his stick. Now Newton went to go play the body, got ran over. Able to pop back up, though. Stretch pass, looking for Knapp, able to beat out the icing. Knapp pulls up behind the net. Gets held up by a couple of players still battling for it. Able to get the loose puck. Erstad a shot. Saved by Carl. Rebound right out in front, but cleared off to the side. Right out in front. Shot blocked. Parker a try. Never made it through. Around for Ish. Off an Omaha body. Out of the zone it goes. Garnis able to move it out for the Cyclones. Played at the red line by Ish. Back in. Tough angle shot. Easy save for Carl to make as the rebound goes into the corner. Pass intercepted by Mills. He'll throw it right back in deep. Goes to the stick of Cody Parsons. In behind. Quick feed out for Mills. Rebound saved by Carl. And now Collette able to skate out for the Cyclones. Into the corner, pulls up. Takes the check there by Parker that knocks him free of the puck. Wrapped around to the far side. Allred moves back down into the corner for some space. Now he'll cut up through the middle. Had it poked free. Ames on it. Glove down by Ish. He'll play it forward out of the zone. Poked free by Mills. A race for it there. Allred trying to be the first one to move it in deep. Taken over by Ames. But Cody Parsons there to hammer it back in deep. Stansfeld back to get it. Able to skate it out. Stansfield. Played right back in. Bouncing puck at the blue line. Taken over by Allred. Circles to the near side. Gains the red. Throws it in deep. Couple of forwards will head off for the change. Miller will stay in on the forecheck. Able to win the race. Unable to hold it in deep out of the zone. Played for Pink on the near side. He'll drop it. No one there. To the far side it goes. Ross. Goes rapid to Montiel Klein on the near side. Has time. Will hold it on the wall. Finds Ross streaking up the middle. Shot from the curling circles gets blocked. A backhand try gets blockered away. Badura now behind the net. Wraparound got denied by Sheffley. Montiel Klein tried to play it off the net. It goes around into the corner. Miller holds. Fakes the shot. Now walks to the middle. Can't get around the defense. Loose puck still there in the slot. Turns. Montiel Klein fires wide. Miller in front. Loose puck bouncing. Cleared out. Now Pink with it at the point. He'll throw it right back into the corner. Badura, his shot right into the chest of Carl for the save. 8:20 left to go in this first period. Shots are 7-0, even though Ames does have a disallowed goal. Out to the point. Ish will tee one up. Just goes wide. Now Wynn will hold it at the other side. Down low for Coburg. Comes out of the corner with the puck. Now he'll cycle it behind again. Looking for Newton. Trying to win a battle in behind the net. Centers it. Nobody home, though, and Ames able to maneuver it out. Ish with it. Off the red line. Now walks in. Tried to make a move around the defense. Would have been better off just pulling the trigger on the shot. Instead, it goes into the corner. Right out in front. Loose puck. Ish still in on the attack. He'll get it in the corner. Played it back. Coburg with it. Oh, and a bad pass. And Newton will have to exit the zone. Dumped right back in. Omaha will touch up. The forwards will actually head off for the change. Ames slow to break out of their own zone. That stops the rush. But they are able to get the red line and get it in deep. Badura now. Fanned on the first pass, able to get the second attempt through. Off the stick of Knapp. Almost a great chance for Collette in the slot. Sauced over for Ross. Trying to work in behind Sheffley. Centering feed goes wide. Now a bouncing puck again in the slot. Punched away. Stansfield trying to work around Erstad. Puck finds its way to Collette. Good stick there by Pink. Moves him into the corner. Now pokes it free. Garnis picks up a loose puck. Loose on the side of the net. Cleared out of trouble by Badura. Shot from the point. Kicked away. Cross ice feed hits Erstad. He'll throw it right on net. Off the glove of Carl. And now Ames starts up ice. Sheffley holds up in the corner. Pink knocks him off of it, and Mills able to pick up a free puck. Nice breakout to Allred. Around Moran, cutting towards the net. Fires, save Carl, and he'll gobble it for the whistle. Little over 6 minutes left to go in this first period, still scoreless. Parsons in on the draw, loses it. Allred able to step in front of a breakout pass, unable to hold the zone, however. All the way back to the Omaha blue line. Allred holds, just tried to chip it over a couple of Cyclones. Finds its way to the red line. Mills off the glass, batted out of midair by Parsons, just enough to get into the corner. Allred centering feed, Mills couldn't get there in time. Allred. Off the half wall, off of Mills and in. I didn't see if it was Parker or Allred on the pass from the half wall. Just banked off of the leg of Mills and into the back of the net, giving Omaha the 1-0 lead. And with 5:23 left to go in the first period, Omaha finally cracks the scoreboard. Mills from Allred, the official tally, giving Omaha the 1-0 lead. Sent into the zone, Montiel Klein jamming away at it at the post, but Carl able to get his pad down and smother it. A couple of stabs at it by some junior Lancer forwards, but none able to get underneath the leg of Carl. Miller on the draw, bouncing puck, able to move it towards the net, but kicked aside. Omaha wins the race to the loose puck. Ames couldn't clear it. Bouncing puck, Miller couldn't get to the rebound in time before Carl got a glove on it. Right on net off the draw again. Miller played it right out in front, out of midair, just batted it right up and over the net. Maybe a little bit of a Zegras attempt there. No icing as Badura wrapped around to the far side. Montiel Klein didn't get a piece of it. It slows up in front of the benches, not enough for icing. Just caught enough snow in front of the benches to slow up. Wrapped around to that far side. Badura hesitates, but then activates from the point. But the puck tips up and into the netting.
I had a Sports Center highlight on that one. Yeah, popped over the top.
A couple Ames parents coming over here to acknowledge that crazy play by Coburg behind the net, just popping it up and over, almost generating a great scoring opportunity. Up the wall, Ish at the point will throw it right back in. Newton behind the net. Finds Coburg on the side, just couldn't get a stick on it. Coburg in behind with it again. Nice move to move it out in front, but Newton was tied up, couldn't get free to get a shot off. Held in, but quickly sent back out. Played across for Newton. A lot of ice in front of him, but just mishandles it. He'll turn and fire it in. Stansfield had his pocket pick coming out of the zone. Bouncing puck. Finds its way to center. Played ahead for Collette. He's got Flory with him. Can't get the pass across. Nice job by Ish, shutting him down at the wall, not letting the pass get through. Played back into the Omaha zone. Coburg with it, moves it up for Erstad. He'll just play it across. No one with him as a couple forwards are off on the change. Nice stick by Knapp. Holds the zone 2-on-1 with Erstad. Knapp across and can't find him. Again, Knapp in behind. Out to Erstad. His shot. Stick saved by Carl. Ross with it. Nice play to Erstad. Another shot got blocked in front. Right out to Ross. Shot. He scores. The clearing attempt from Ames didn't get a lot on it and went right to the stick of Ross. A gift-wrapped opportunity, and he puts Omaha up 2-0. And a delayed call coming up. It's going to be on Ames. And right after taking a 2-0 lead, Omaha will be back on the power play. Number 4, Steven DeMarkey. 2 minutes for the cross check. Omaha unable to win the opening draw of the power play. It's moved into the corner, though. Played out top for Pink. All red now. He'll cycle it back down low for Parsons. Back up top for Pink. Across Badura. Trying to fight all red in the slot. Now it's played back into the corner again. Ames with it. Still trying to clear it. Pink can't get to it in time. Off the linesman and all the way across the ice. Sheffley's going to be the first one on it for Ames. Tried to backhand it into the zone. Goes for Badura. He just rushed it up for Parsons. Omaha's got time on the power play if they just settle things down and regroup instead of just trying to take the first rush available to them. Ish now will start it up again, but quickly shut off. Collette now turning it up ice. Poked free by Badura, and now Knapp will start up. More space to work with this time as he's finally able to enter the Ames zone. Pulls up at the blue line, knocked off the puck. Knapp collects as they look to set it back up, but it just rolled off the stick of Ish. Badura back into the Ames zone, runs over a man, but lost control of the puck. Out of the zone it comes again. Across for Mills. He's got Knapp. Finds him in front all alone, but threw it right into the chest of Carl. A save and a whistle there with 26 seconds left to go in the period. 7 seconds left to go on the Omaha power play. Off the draw, played into the corner. Miller in behind. Ross with it. Out in front, Montiel Klein, a shot got blocked. Cyclones back to full strength now as the puck does not clear the zone. Held in. Battle for it there along the half wall. Miller there to move it down low. Moran wrapped around to the far side for Baker. Shields from a check, now starts up ice. But that'll do it for the first period. We'll take a quick break as the teams will talk at their benches. 2-0 Omaha, your score after one. You're watching Junior Lancer Hockey on the Omaha Hockey Network. Welcome back for the start of second period action in this JV battle between the Omaha Junior Lancers and the Ames Cyclones. Off the draw, Miller able to win it. All red controls across the red line, or excuse me, across the blue line, gets the shot off. Goes wide of the net. Played right back in. Kept in at the point and fired right back in behind the net. All red first one there. Funny hop off the Zamboni gate. Miller able to control it. Miller in front looking for all red, but just bounced high. Battle now in the corner. Miller caught something up high as Ames able to clear it. Parker now across the red into the zone. Miller cut off from it there. It's wrapped around the near side. Newton able to sidestep a hit. Can't enter the zone though. Collette had it taken from him. Now Newton with it again. Played up ahead by Flory. Cut off there by Newton and ridden into the wall. Badura circling around. He's got a lot of space. Head man for Sidoric. Shot there. Glove down by Carl. A decent shot, but Carl out on the attack, able to glove that one down and get the whistle. Tied up off the draw, played back for Keller. Wrapped around for Baker. Breakout pass finds its way out. DeMarkey just across the blue line, couldn't get a shot off, taken over by Baker. Turns, fires wide. Behind the net, Madura drills DeMarkey from behind. And that'll be 2 and a 10. And now Ames just took a 10 behind the play. Badura 2 and a 10 for check from behind. DeMarkey's going to go to the box as well. I believe his is just going to be a 10-minute misconduct. I think Ames will still be on the power play. And they will be. So DeMarkey must have barked something at Badura on his way to the box. So now he'll sit for 10. But Ames still on the power play. Right out in front for Baker, a shot off the defenseman. Then Baker just tried to punch it. But Omaha able to get on it and clear it all the way down. A dangerous opportunity there off the draw for the Cyclones. Baker with it now through the neutral zone. Gets knocked off the puck, lose it in his feet. Up top and right into the chest of D'Agosto for the save. Couple shots quickly into this power play for the Cyclones, trying to get back to within one. Played back by Ames. Now played into the corner. Collette with it. In behind. Right out in front off a skate, not on net. Ross, a bouncing puck, able to get it out of the zone. Collette now loses it at the top of the circles, regains control, and plays it out to center. A bouncing puck over a couple of sticks, no icing. Parker wraps around the near side and held in. Then finally played out. Sheffley cross ice pass for Collette off his stick, regains control. Moran couldn't get it across, and now they'll just dump it in. Parker just turned and fired it all the way down. Moran in a race with Ross for it. Ross able to body him up in the corner, killing some more time. Stretch pass finds its target, now Ames into the Omaha zone. Sheffley in front off a skate wide of the net. Omaha now back to full strength. Sheffley again walking to the middle in front. Couldn't find Hare. Now Win on a good D-to-D. Trying to break out of the zone. Can't quite get it out. They'll try the other side. Coburg now cutting across the middle. Staying on side and into the zone. Centering feed. And Sidoric couldn't put it on target, excuse me. Going down there was Montiel Klein. Goes out to the point. Ish. Through traffic, hit a body in front, rebound, and it just popped over Montiel Klein's stick as he tried to get it to his forehand. Play all the way back into the Omaha zone now. Centering feed for Baker, broken up. Now Sheffley in behind, working for some positioning. Tried to leave it for Baker, still loose puck there. Back for Baker, looking in front, a wide open man, but wasn't able to get it through to him. Now finds its way to Pink in the slot. He'll hold and hit the breakout pass. Can't get around the defender, though. Off the wall for Coburg. Across the blue line, fake the drop. Now he'll cut in wide in front for Mills, and it just hopped over his stick. Another shot from the point, deflected. And Carl able to get the rebound before Mills could get it across the crease onto his forehand. A couple of good opportunities for that line, but unable to capitalize. Puck comes out of the zone. Parker just throws it right back in. In front. Nice save by Carl. It went to the backhand of Mills. He couldn't get a lot on it, but Carl just reached out with that pad to get enough of it to keep it out. Right back in. Shot. Another save by Carl. Rebound still loose at the side of the net. Allred tried to go up top, but a deflected puck goes out into the Omaha zone. Mills now up ahead for Allred. Across the blue line, gets a shot off, saved by Carl. Rebound cleared out of danger. Turned back up ice by Flory. Can't get around Knapp, though, and it's turned back over. Off the wall for Allred. Trying to cut to the middle, but had it poked free. Ish will just backhand it into the corner. Collette there, knocked off by Erstad. And that one went to the point, but off the ref. Ames controls. Garnis trying to get around Ish. Makes the pass. Now look to turn and fire. Off a stick in front into the corner. Up ahead for Erstad. He's going to work 1-on-2. Gets around one. Goes along to the wall. Centering feed to the stick of Ross. Able to put one on net, but an easy save for Carl. Tied up now in the corner. Erstad kicked it to Ross. Moved it up for Pink. He'll turn and fire off a skate into the corner. Knapp first one on it. He'll fire it on net, but off a body. And again tied up in the corner. Nelson this time to come work it free for the Cyclones. Knocked off of it by Ross. In front, fresh off the bench, Montiel Klein. Threw it towards the net, went wide. And now Ross back on it on the corner. Cutting towards the middle. Kind of lost his balance. Fell down, lost control of the puck, and it's sent all the way down. On net, Vince will play it across for Ish. Pink will wait for the regroup to set up. Over for Allred, tipped into the zone. He'll start the forecheck. Had to go underneath him. Now Stansfield working the other way. All the way into the corner, centered it, nothing happening. Sheffley first one to it for Ames. Cuts to the middle, lost control. Allred on the loose puck. Starts to break out for Montiel Klein and chips it out of the zone. Played back to the Omaha defense. They'll start to regroup again. Across for Allred. This time controls it. Gets around Moran. In front for Montiel Klein and just went off the side of the net. Play still in the corner. Stansfield comes out with it, and he'll skate it out again for the Cyclones. Cross-ice pass out of the reach of Hare and turned back up. Miller pops it around Moran into the corner. Able to keep the forecheck going. Newton tried to force a turnover right in front of the net, but it's poked free into the corner. Cross-ice pass for Baker. Across the red into the offensive zone. Gets a shot. Rebound right out in front. Blocked by the defense. That was Parker turning around and getting in the way of that rebound shot. Played around Coburg for Baker. Still in the zone, but he'll turn and get out. Up the middle. Parker, nice job to body up. And Wynn picks up the loose puck. Pass was behind the winger on the half wall. Now finds him at the hash marks. Overskated a little bit. Chipped off the glass out of the zone. Sidoric using the backhand up for Newton. And he'll dump it in. Coburg forces the turnover in the corner. Tied up there. He's looking for some help. Played to the point. A shot from Wynn. A high one. And Carl able to just get his arm up in time and get a piece of it and deflect it over the net. Sidorik now moved it out to the point. Parker will walk in and fire it, looking for the tip in front. Coburg didn't get enough on it to get it past Carl. Tried to just clear it out of the zone, held in. Newton into the corner. A couple forwards will go off for the change. Up the middle, all the way down. I think it's going to be on net again. It will be. Diegoso's going to have to play it for Pink. Quick up for for Mills. Tried to drop it for Allred. Little miscommunication. Pink there to hold the zone. Down into the corner. Mills slapping at it. Breakout pass. Ames able to clear. Pink with it. Stretch pass. Finds Knapp at the blue line. Trying to get around Stansfield, but a good recovery stops the breakaway. Turned over. Knapp just played it back to the point. Ischel T1 up. Rebound loose in the slot. Ames with the original stick on it and able to clear it out of the zone. Ischel go across the red line for Pink. Another cross-ice pass. Mills gets around a check. Knapp fires it in, but an easy save for Carl. Played right back out, then right back in. And Carl's just going to glove it down and get the whistle. I think he's wondering why it wasn't called for offside as Omaha was still touching up. I think the linesmen say that was going over the net, so they're just going to keep the face-off inside the zone. One back for Erstad. He hammered one, but it goes well wide. I don't think he had a lane to even get it on net. Weird hop off that Zamboni gate. That's popped up a couple times today. A real bad one happened in the varsity game off a clear went off the stanchion and popped right back out into the slot. Haven't seen anything like that in the JV game yet. Still a lot of time. We're just under 2 minutes left to go in the second. Played off the wall for Knapp. Kind of lost control of its stick handling a little bit. Omaha will turn and fire it into the zone. Keller back behind, across for Air. And a delayed call coming up on Omaha now. Baker. Couple of toe drags, gets around Miller. Centering feed, intercepted. And Omaha will touch up. It's going to be a cross check. Looks like it's going to be on Zach Erstad. And so now Ames will go back to the power play. Omaha able to win the initial face-off and lift it up and out. Pass behind Garnis. And now Allred will skate all the way back into his own zone to try and kill some time. All it did was give Ames a clean entry as he lost control of it behind the net. Stuff attempt at the side. D'Agosto holds strong and keeps it out of the net. We'll get a whistle. 55 seconds remain in the period. Omaha again wins the draw and quickly sends it 200 feet down. in the final minute of the period. Ames able to enter. Dropped to the blue line. Over Stansfield's stick. Shot. Rifles high. Sheffley down low for Collette. In the middle, Flory tried to turn and fire it. Didn't get it on net. Now a centering feed went right to the stick of Montiel Klein. They'll work up ice 2-on-2 short-handed with Ross. He'll just fire it on net into the corner. And that'll do it for 2 periods of play. Omaha will head to the locker room with a 2-0 lead. We'll be back from the Ames ISU Arena for third period action. You're watching Junior Lancer Hockey on the Omaha Hockey Network. Welcome back to Ames ISU Arena for start of the third period in this JV battle between Omaha and Ames. Omaha entering the period with 35 seconds left of penalty time to kill. Shots are 27-8 after the first two periods of play. Sent back into the corner. Pink to try to go D to D. Gets held up right out in front. They score. A bad turnover in behind the net. And a quick pass into the slot. Flory able to send it home. And the Cyclones get a power play goal to get back to within one. Just 41 seconds into the period, and Ames has some new life after the power play goal. 2-1 now. The Junior Lancers leads cut down to 1. Flory from Garnis on the Cyclones' goal as DeMarkey enters the zone, sends it into the corner. Pokes free, taken there by Hare. Cross for Sheffley. Shot blocker to side. Breakout pass through the middle. Knapp had it taken from him. DeMarkey couldn't get a shot. Up the boards comes Wynn, still with the puck into the Ames zone. Centering feed, couldn't get a stick free, was Ross. Backdoor pass for Knapp, redirected into the corner. Now Wynn gets a shot in front for Knapp. Tried to go to the backhand, played it in behind for Ross. In front for Erstad. Pulls, fires, save by Armstrong. And he's going to go lobby for a penalty, but he's not going to get one. There was a goal change for Ames there. Now in net is number 25, Colby Armstrong. As Wes Carl's night is done after 2 periods of play. Across for Badura. Gets around the defenseman. Shot goes off the side of the net. Coburg right out in front for Newton. Loose puck still in the slot. Played out to Pink. His shot through traffic. Saved by Armstrong. Still loose at the side of the net. Played free to the wall. Again right back out in front and couldn't get it directed on target. Coburg with it in the corner. Behind for Sidorik. Up top for Badura. His shot through traffic. Kick save. Rebound. And Armstrong able to scramble and get a stick on it and deny the shot. Now Badura tees one up. Goes wide. Newton behind the net. Coburg tries to Michigan it. But Armstrong, solid on the post, gets up and keeps it out of the net, knocking it off the pegs in the process. That's the second attempt at a highlight reel goal tonight from the Junior Lancers. First one was the attempt at Zegras, chip it over the net. That one, this went for the old school Michigan lacrosse goal. Ames able to win the draw and send it all the way down, icing on the play. Armstrong's been tested early after getting thrust into action after the break. Montiel Klein tried to go forward with it. It's taken over by the Cyclones. Collette all the way out into the Omaha zone. Pulls up at the dot in front. Shot by Flory. A good play, but a better save from D'Agosto. Now Ross trying to cut in wide around Stansfield. That big body got in the way. And now Miller with it in the corner. Cycled it down low, looking in front for Ross. Out of his reach, and now Ames controls. Headman for Collette. He was behind the defense, but a quick recovery shuts down the breakaway chance. Montiel Klein circles back up ice. Tries to get around to hit, can't do it. Ames takes over. Flory now plays it off the wall, intercepted by Montiel Klein, sent right back in the zone. Miller pulls up, toe drags, had it poked free. Moran knocks him off the puck. Flory will wrap it around to the far side. No one there except Parker to hold it in. Played out to Allred at the point. Has some traffic in front. Played in front. Someone got a deflection on it. And let's see if Omaha can't kind of get a read off of Armstrong here. He's been real emotional since getting into the game. Talking with the ref, looking for a penalty. That time I think he was asking for another late slash. Wasn't getting anything that time. Let's see if Omaha can't try and maybe pepper him a little, get him out of his game. Thinks the Ames bench is going to ask about the previous play. Held in by Allred at the point, throws it in, but sticked up into the netting. And we'll get a whistle and a face-off. Off the draw, Ames able to control. Can't clear the zone, though. It was held in by Allred, tied up into his feet. Held in there by Wynn and into the corner. Parsons in front, went off the back of the net. Now a loose puck at center, a race for it. Parker's going to be the first one there, turns and fires it up ice to Parsons at the red line. Set back for the Omaha defense. They'll go D to D. And again, back for Parker. Allred tried to chip it in, couldn't get it behind the defense. Second try does. Parsons now. Shot tipped up into the netting, a whistle, and a face-off stays inside the zone. Approaching the 10-minute mark in the period, Omaha holding on to the 1-goal lead. Off the draw, tied up, played in behind for Nelson. Wrapped around to the near side, race for it now just inside the zone. Erstad able to win it and keep Ames pinned deep. Now Ross, another turnover, tough angle shot, batted aside. Now Fance with it. His pass off a skate, held in by Ish. Off another skate, right out to Ross. His shot deflected again. Bouncing puck right in the slot. Played out of harm's way by the Cyclones. Played back out to Pink in front of his own bench. He'll wait. He's got plenty of room in front, and now he'll use it. Walks in, fires, kick saved by Armstrong. Rebound out for Erstad. His shot, another save. Ish now rifles one. Misses high, out of the zone it comes. Omaha's got to show some urgency to get to that puck. Garnis there first, keeps it in. Played in the corner. Ish pinned up along the wall there. Able to skate free from it. Played it to the half wall for Ross. Had it intercepted by Collette. Walks to the middle. But his pass intercepted. And now skated out is Erstad. He'll get a shot, but goes wide. Played back to the near side. No one was ready for it, but they are able to get it out of the zone. Icing waved off as Parker controls it in his own zone. Head pass for Coburg. Able to corral it back and enter the zone. Into the corner, turns away from some pressure. Now back into the corner he goes. Still protecting the puck, lost control of it, and skated out. Collette across the red into the zone. Wraps around for Newton. No one got there first. Sheffley did for the Cyclones. Good stick lift there by Wynn, and he's able to clear the zone. Icing waved off. Stansfield all the way back will go behind his net. Again for Sheffley, he'll just bump it off the wall and out of the zone. Across for Badura. Stretch pass looking for Coburg at the blue line. Caught up in some feet. Now Newton enters. Around a check. Into the corner he goes. And a call on Ames in front of the net. Call will go against number 18, Josh Stansfield. 2 minutes on the slash. He chopped down, I think it was either Coburg or Montiel Klein's stick right in front of the net. Now with 7:36 left to go in this third period. Omaha will have a big power play to try and extend that lead back to 2. Played around, held in. Badura down for Ross. He'll cut towards the middle. Up top for Pink. Walking in, his shot went off a skate to the far side. Down low, Parsons with it. Fanning that time was Ross. Goes into the corner for Allred. They'll switch places again. Drop there for Badura. He'll walk in, protecting the puck, lost control of it. In behind for Pink. Another centering feed, still loose, and Armstrong able to find the rebound and smother it to get the whistle. Knapp will step in to take this draw against Sheffley. One back for Ish. Able to get back and get a stick on it. Across for Badura. Around the shot blocker. Fires one right into the gut of Armstrong. And they'll hang on for a whistle. Off the draw, Knapp tied up. Mills comes in to win the puck battle. In front for Knapp. Couldn't connect and sent out of the zone. Badura will glove it down. Off the wall for Erstad. Now cuts back towards the wall and gets around the defense, taking off the puck. Now Garnis with it. Makes a move around Knapp. Looks to turn and fire it out of the zone. It's held in, but a whistle. I think a penalty on Omaha. It's going to be on number 21, Ryan Knapp. 2 minutes for the high stick. And we'll play 4-on-4 for the next 46 seconds. So a big power play is going to turn into a big penalty kill for the Junior Lancers here in 46 seconds. They'll play 4-on-4 until then. DeMarkey tied up off the draw. Montiel Klein able to skate it out. Off the wall. We're even strength. Armstrong was going to go out to play it, but wise enough to retreat back to his crease, and we'll go all the way back to the Omaha end on the icing call. Off the draw, Montiel Klein picks up a loose puck, dodges a check, 2-on-1 developing, with Parker coming up the near side. Squirts towards the net, no one able to get a stick on it and poke it towards Armstrong. Behind is Parker. Up top for Miller, looks like the net came off, and we're going to get a whistle. The faceoff's going to come outside the zone. So 4-on-4 for 24 seconds here as Omaha is able to control a draw and move it into the Ames zone. And quickly sent all the way down. This one will be icing. We'll go back to the Ames end. Off the draw, Ross able to win it and move it behind the net. Out muscles Flory for a loose puck. And goes out to the point for Parker. He holds on to it. Now he'll dish it across for Wynn. Tees one up, fires, kicked wide. Ames back to full strength and on the power play. Wynn couldn't hold the zone, and Omaha played it off sides. So the faceoff will come in front of the Ames bench. A minute and 9 seconds of power play time for the Cyclones coming up here. They win the draw, but they push it all the way to Badura at the Omaha point, who sends it back into the Ames zone. Around Ross, toe picks. Able to make the pass over, though. Now Flory picks up a centering pass. Out to the point. Stansfield, a shot that goes wide. Dumps back into the corner. Garnis, first one there. Fans on the initial pass, threw it out in front. Nothing doing. Sidoric picks up a loose puck. He'll skate it out and then dump it in. He's going to be the first one on it behind the Ames net. Looks to just tie it up. Gets knocked over, and Stansfield comes out with it. Cuts wide in behind Madura. Streaking towards the net. Power move in front. Good save. D'Agosto with the blocker. Second shot went off the side of the net. And a delayed call on Ames. And that'll do it for the rest of their power play. Garnis called for a cross check in front of the net. So we'll play 4-on-4 for 6 seconds before Omaha will jump back to the power play. Parsons and Sheffley will step in to take the draw. Tied up one to the half wall. Ames will control in their own corner. Sheffley gets tied up. Loose puck comes back for Omaha now on the power play. Pinkus shot, blocked it away. Rebound right out in front. Nelson, the only one there to clear it for the Cyclones. D'Agosto will play it in behind his net. Badura holding. Had it poked free from him. Short-handed opportunity and a big save by D'Agosto. Rebound cleared out to the wall. Pink now with it. Drops it off for Allred, who has some speed. Into the corner. Circling around the zone. He'll set things up at the top. Dropped it off for Badura. Risky pass. Another risky pass. Baker almost picked it off and had himself a clean break to tie things up short-handed. Instead, Allred has it at the red line. Backhands it over a stick into the zone halfway through the power play. Pink now at the point. D-to-D, Badura fanned on the one-touch pass. Gets tied up by Baker right in front of the bench. Looking to clear the zone. It's held in. Getting towards crunch time in this one as Badura holds. Walks in from the blue line. Fires, scores. Bryce Badura on the power play. 3-1 Omaha. Badura held it in from the point. Had himself a lot of space in front, and Badura makes it 3-1. Omaha trying to get a late change off. They're not going to be able to. Draw one back by Omaha. Knapp trying to poke it around the defense. Can't get it out. Collette able to skate out of the zone. Finds Sheffley at the blue line, who dumps it in. Ish, first one to it. Under 3 minutes left to play. Lost control of it briefly behind his own net. Now Ames will wrap it around to the near side. Starts to break out for Erstad. Couldn't chip it around the defense. Held in the zone. Taking a body down low was Knapp. puck caught up in that little crevice in between the ice and the Zamboni doors there. It kind of dips down a little bit. But it's dug out and cleared. And we got a hand pass is what stops things here. 2:12 left to go in the period. A big goal from Bryce Badura on the power play, giving the Junior Lancers a 2-goal lead again, 3-1. Montiel Klein moves it down low into the corner off the draw. Mills behind the net, ties it up, now wins control of the puck. Off the wall up top for Ish. He'll walk in, gets a shot that was deflected, but still finds its way to Armstrong, who's able to jump on top of it for the whistle. Off the draw, tied up. Omaha able to win control of it. A couple sticks got tied up right at the blue line. Both teams got away with a trip there, I think, so we'll just play on. Miller in behind the net. Being tied up there by a couple of Cyclones defenders. Mills trying to work it free. Forced back into the corner. Moran there pressuring him. Montiel Klein there to move it back in behind. Rivard now with it. Up ahead for Thorson. Her pass across was intercepted. Now Parker with it. Up ahead for Mills. He just sticked it into the zone with Nelson. Controlling in the corner, knocked off the puck. Montiel Klein spinning away from a check. Moves it across for Mills again. Using the body to protect, moves it down low. We're in the final minute, but the gate right there on the half wall flies open. Definitely odd, since no one's used that gate in the last at least 4 hours. Still somehow manages to fly open. Faceoff will stay inside the zone. Ames controlling. Can't clear. Held in at the point by Badura. Coburg just tried to center it, waiting for that hit to come. DeMarkey with it in his own zone, waiting for things to head up ice. Goes across for Stansfield. And across the blue line, onto his backhand, throws one on net off a leg into the corner. Sauced behind Newton. Takes a check there along the wall. Cross ice feed for Sheffley in the Omaha zone. His final few seconds tick away here. Intercepted by Badura. Last rush for Omaha. Chipped behind Newton. But that'll do it. Omaha starts off the weekend strong with a 3-1 victory here in this JV contest. Well, that'll wrap up our action today. We'll be back, I think, 9:30 tomorrow? 9:45 tomorrow. The varsity game will drop, and we'll bring it to you here. I believe are we on YouTube or Facebook tomorrow? We will be here on YouTube tomorrow. We'll see you then. I'm Zach Krause, Pat D'Agosto on the camera. Thanks for watching Junior Lancer Hockey on the Omaha Hockey